It is in the Chatuttaka Nipata.
Okay.
Desire about Jivita, desire about Labha.
No, Kuhana and all that is there, but I don't know about this Jivita. There is no asava called Jivita.
It is. I just mentioned the single word. It is desire about Jivita, desire about life,
Ah, okay, okay,
desire
okay,
about life,
okay. Okay,
desire about
desire
life,
to live.
uh,
Okay, got
desire
it.
about uh, desire about life for you, desire about getting something. That's his labh, yugagaha, and kuhaka. Kuhana. That's mean if you have if we are doing something wrong, we do it secretly.
Now, the Kuhana is like fraud. It's not secret. You do a fraud. You act as though everything is good, but you are actually a fraud person. So that is Kuhana. In just to make labha, that is profit. That's the reason in the Mahachattariska Sutta he has mentioned all of them. So that comes under Samma Micha Jiva. That Kuhana is the first thing where a person would like to deceive or deceit or fraud in order to make profit.
That means if you have then that Chatuttaka Nipada Sutta, in the Chatuttaka Nipada Sutta, uh, that four part is there. Then it is mentioned if you have those four parts, you can attain jhana or
If you can, if
magga,
you can,
magga part.
if you can share that sutta, will be good. I mean, whenever you find time, if you can share that sutta, and let me know, or you
I
can.
have long ago. I have read it.
Ah, okay, okay. Because Anguttara Nikaya has lot of sections, so
Then I have I can't describe that situation. How what is the why? What is the what's the point of it? Why I can understand Kuhana and Yugagha and other things. Then I have to ask that Sotapan person or Sapudagami person, those person doesn't have the life of desire. Oh, they
no.
have life.
Yeah, they even Anagami has no. Otherwise, why will he be born in a Brahma realm? Then everybody is an Arhat. See the Rupa Raga is going to be there. The Raga is the attraction to be there is going to be there. Avijja itself is Avijja is there, Mana is there. So as long as the Mana is there, the person would like to live. That is going to be there.
If someone has desire to live, someone has the desire to live, how he or she
How will see what?
uh, uh, Panatipata Veeraman.
No, you are combining different things. See, Panati Pata is about killing. It's nothing to do with living.
Yeah, someone has desire to live,
Hmm.
he or she has to kill animal other people.
No, why? Like, I want to live. That means that I'm killing everyone, is it? See, if I want to live, you mean to say I'm killing everyone or somebody or the other
Not
I want to kill?
yeah, not everyone.
No, that is what it means, right? See, whoever. See, if I want to live, living is a right of everyone. So Panatipata is that, like if you look at the definition, what he says is that Nihita danda nihita satta. That means you are not taking anything to hit, or you are not taking a sword. And dayapanna. And that is all what it is. So if somebody is a sotapanna, he is not going to harm anyone, but that doesn't mean that he will commit suicide just because he shouldn't be living. No, that is wrong. In fact, in the Godika Sutta, if you have read Godika Sutta, Mara comes and informs Buddha that one of your disciple is committing suicide. Why don't you stop him? He is an arhat, and he is not able to complete his jhanas. So after 6 attempts, he gives up and he kills himself. And then Buddha says that he is extinguished, and Mara laughs at it and tries to search for Godika's Vijnana, and he cannot find it. And he comes back and informs Buddha that indeed you are right, that I couldn't find Godika's Vijnana. So
Godika become the Godika become the arahat when at the moment of the suicide.
no, whether he became a arhat at the moment of their death or earlier, you are not supposed to commit suicide. That's the thing. Even Buddha says that one should not commit suicide. So, but this person and many other bhikkhus have committed suicide, and Mara has come and informed that your student is committing suicide. So, coming back to the point, is that Panatipata is about non-harming, non-killing. That has got nothing to do with living. If like I am now living, that means we all are living. That means we are killing someone or the other for living. To live, I need to kill someone. That's what it means. Killing can be in any way. If I want to make profit, it is killing only. Meaning, if tomorrow I have to go to office, that's killing, which is wrong. Like, I will tell you one thing. Now I want to come to Sri Lanka. So now I want to fly by Sri Lankan Airlines. So I have to check whether the rates are good or not. That there's a labha. So if there is a labha, then what you want me to do? Should I book my ticket or shouldn't I book my ticket? Because if I am booking my ticket, there is labha. So then what happens, that Pachavekana itself is wrong. And you say that you should not have house or in lodging, you should not have clothes, you should not have food, and you should not have medicines, which is wrong. Pachavekana says that you should have these 4 requisites. So we need to have that. So what is the difference, Bhante, is that a Sotapanna or Sakatagami or Anagami who are Sekha, they have interest in continuity, that is Bhava. There is still Bhavatanha. Okay, and Sotapanna has a Kamatanha. Sakatagami has a reduced Kamatanha. Anagami has no Kamatanha, but he has Ruparaga, Udacha, Mana, Avijja. All the 5 higher Sanyojana are there. Only in Arhat you will not find any one of them. So let us say I die as an Sotapanna. I will be reborn in the Deva or in the human realm. For that, why I should be killing anyone? There is no need. Am I killing anyone now? No, I am not killing anyone. So at that time, whatever will be the world, that world cycle, I will be reborn. Correct. Now, if I am going to be reborn as a Sakadagami, there is one bhava. Okay, I exist in one bhava. Then if it's an Anagami, I am going to be born in the Brahma realm. But there is an interest of living. Otherwise, everyone is an arhat. Unless I have misunderstood your question, I don't know what you are really asking, but this is what I feel, that everybody has right to live. Every being has right to live. That is the thing, that is in the, if you look at the Metta Sutta, aham avero homi, abhyapajo homi, anigo homi, sukhi attanam pariharami. You look at that, that's exactly what it says. That I will not have any enmity towards others or towards any living being. Abhyapajo homi. I am not going to do activity which will take me to the lowest point. Ani go homi, any obstacles. Sukhi attanam pariharami. I will enter into Nibbana by not doing these. And then mama mata pitu achariya cha jnati mita cha sabbrahmacharina cha. So if you look at that, it is for all beings. So compassionate or being loving kindness is there for all beings. How can a person just for interest in living kill someone? That's not possible, no? Like if you are a Sotapanna, how will you kill anyone? You tell me that. Even a Puttujana will not do. Unless, see, a Sotapanna will not do 6 kind of things which is there in the Sutta. In the Ratana Sutta itself it is mentioned. So he will not do the schism in the Sangha, he will not kill a Buddha, he will not injure a Buddha like that. He will not kill his parents. So other than that, let us say Sotapanna is killing a mosquito. That's fine. Or now we have to grow vegetables, so they put pesticides, and that will kill thousands of beings. Now you mean to say that we should not be buying rice then, or wheat, or pulses and lentils and all that? That doesn't satisfy that, right? You are not killing, but we might argue that it is killed for you. Now what do we do then? Then we have to commit suicide. That's the only thing left. But you can't commit suicide. Now how do we live? If on one side you can't commit suicide, another you can't stop killing these small insects and all that, then what do we do? If dying is an option, then I can jump from the 10th floor and die. But that's not an option. Did I understand your question correctly? I don't know.
I try to find the suit and another day I will.
You send it to me. I will go through it and then I will. But it won't be like that. What you are telling me, it won't be like that. Otherwise, Buddha Dhamma, it's too difficult then. That means nobody can do it. Even no bhikkhus can do it. Forget we doing it. Like you have ordained, how will you do it? You can't do it. And nobody can do it also. Forget the lay people, even you can't do it. If that is true. So you send it to me. Let's look at that. So what do you want to cover today? Yeah, Champika seems to have some questions.
No, not really, not yet. Thank you.
Yeah, the way you opened it, we were thinking that you have something to start with.
No, yesterday you said that today you'll start something.
So we can start with that, yes.
Yeah.
Good that you...
Day before yesterday, day before yesterday, said you eat
Mention that.
How to train passa.
Yeah.
But yesterday, I think you couldn't do it.
How to train passa?
Yeah, how to train passa in Anāpānasati.
So that is there in that sutta, in that Anāpānasati katha. If we go, and there it is a section, I can go through that, I can tell you. So we go. Give me a minute, I'll go there, tell you.
I understood about the passa like this. If we can stop from the passa, it is the Indriya Samyutta.
We'll come to that later, but this is the this is Kathamam ime tayo dhamma ekachittas aramana na honti na chime tayo dhamma avidita honti na cha chittam vikepam gacchati padhanancha panyati payogancha sadeti visesa madhigacchati. So what katame ime tayo dhamma ekachittasya aramana na honti. How these three dhammas are not support to itself. Na chime tayo dhamma avidita honti. How they would arrive at the single door of a single chitta, and how these three dhammas are not known, and how the mind does not go to distraction, avikepha, but makes effort, implements the method, and attains distinction. So he now starts how to understand the breath. This is the most important part of the katha. Se yatapi rukko same bhumi bhage nikhito tamenam puriso kakachena chindeya rukhe putha kakachandantam pasena purisassa sati upettita hoti na agate na gate va kaka chadante manasi karoti na agata va gata va kaka chadanta avidita honti padhanancha panyayati payogancha sadheti yatha rukho sama bhumi bhage nikhito evam upanibandhana nimittam. So what he's saying is, consider a tree which is on a flat land and on a level ground. A man comes and he cuts the tree with a saw. So kakacha is a saw. The man's awareness, wherever he is, the sati, is established to the extent of the teeth of the saw. Wherever the saw is touching, to the teeth, it is going up and down. He does not pay attention to the teeth of the saw that came or went. He should not be seeing the teeth, like it's going like this and coming, going like this and coming. The teeth of the saw is not considered. The foremost there is the touch, hassa. And that is the method, and that is the nimitta. Like the tree established on the level ground, so the associated theme or the sign, the nimitta is the touch. So when I am practicing Anāpānasati, I should only look at the touch, not the breath in and breath out. So if I were to look at the sutta, so satova asasati, satova is to observe. So satova asasati, asa, you observe, passa, you observe, where it is touching. From that point, how long it is, dhiga, how short it is, rasa, from that point. So I have to establish the breath or observation of the breath only to the touch point. So in the next one he says, yatha kaka jadanta evam assapassassa yatha rukke putta kaka jadanta nam. Danta is teeth, kakacha is the saw. Kakacha dantanam vasena purisassa sati upattita hoti na agate na gate va kakacha dante manasi karoti na agata na va gate gata va kakacha danta avidita honti padhanancha panyayati payogancha sadeti evam bhikkhu nasagi nasagike va mukhanimitte. So at the entrance of the nose or at the mukhanimitta, the face, va satim upattita petva nisinno hoti na agate va gate va assa sapasse manasi karoti na agate va gate va assa passa avidita honti padhanancha panyayati payogancha sadeti visesa madhigacchati padhanancha. So what he is saying here is that just like the man is not observing the teeth but is only observing the touch, in the same way, either here in the nose or the entire face, mukha nimitta, you make a nimitta and you just observe the touch. Don't go beyond a touch. The rim of the mouth is this part where the breath comes and touches here, this portion, or inside the nose. So wherever you would like to have, you can keep it. So that is the method. This is the supreme distinction is attained. So how should I meditate? How should I watch the breath? Anāpānasati is only the touch, not anything else. So that's the reason in the Mahasatipaṭṭhāna Sutta he takes example of the carpenter. The wood is not moving, wood is there only, but he is going front and coming back. Dhiga rasa. In the same way, you should make the touch as your point, and then you will see a magic happening. You remain, the breath goes up and down. Okay, that's a practice.
In the beginning, it is mentioned a flat ground. What is the meaning of flat ground?
Flat ground is, the ground is not like mountain or something like that. The ground is flat, just like your road is flat, right? If you have flattened road, there are trees which are grown in a way on a flat land, so you can stand. You can stand without having to either gone above or below. There are, let's say there is a hole, there's a dip in the road or wherever it is. Like when you go to a forest, you'll find some trees on the flat land and some trees on a hillock and some trees on a lower ground. So he is given an example of a tree which is sama, equal on land, where it is not gone down or it is not on a mound or something like a small mud kind of mound. That's the flat land. Meaning when you see at your eye length, it looks flat. The road looks flat. So why that way? Because to stabilize, you should be at on the flat. When you sit, you should be straight. So for that reason, it is flat. Now, when my sitting is proper, then I can observe the breath. So I have to observe the touch of the breath, not the breath itself. If you try observing the breath, you will go along with the breath, and after some time, the breath will not be there, meaning you cannot observe the breath. So, to do the Anāpānasati correctly, you need to look at the touch. And then you will experience in 15-20 minutes of doing it, if we are properly doing it. And then you will see like this. This is you. You are not breathing. The breath is going up, down, up, down. That a very nice experience you'll have. So after that, he gives all the explanations for each one of them. And then he starts with the 16. After bhavana is understood. Then we have bhavana paripuri hoti. If you complete the bhavana. And then you do the 16. For which we should have understood or we should have experienced 5 aggregates. And then this will help. So, like I was saying yesterday, the practice first is the sila, sati on the 5 aggregates. So when I have the 5 aggregates understood, then other things will fall in place. Other things like earth as in earth, not a ajjatta bahidda. Apo as in apo, tejo as in tejo, vayu as vayu, akasha as akasha. So then I'm ready for Anāpānasati. Because now the breath is normalized. I can only watch the touch. So 5 khandhas we need to start with. Because Sakkaya Ditthi has to be gone. So first and foremost it is for Sotapanna onward. This one. So first I need to know for myself, am I Sotapanna or not? That's the first step. And then we can practice this easily. Yeah, Champika, you wanted to say something?
No.
No. Okay.
But achieving that goal is the. I mean, it for us is. I don't know whether we can imagine that or even at this
No,
level.
I'll tell you, Champika. I think very strangely, I tell you, is that we have made a Sotapanna state itself as a most difficult thing to achieve. If let's say that is true, then all of these suttas are of no use to us because you can't achieve it. See, even if he says you watch the breath touching inside or the rim of the mouth, okay, I can watch. Then what happens?
Yeah.
But vipassana will not happen. Now, after this, the vipassana starts. How will you shift from samatha to vipassana? And that becomes a question. Yes, sorry. Go ahead.
That vipassana part is that we opt to look at Udayavaya.
Correct. Udayavaya of what? What Udayavaya will you see?
of the breath?
That will not help you. See, ultimately, what is the aim? So let's understand the aim of this whole thing, right? So we need to know the entire map, correct? The first thing, why sila? Because consciousness by nature is pure. The defilements are created in the mind due to asavas. And the asavas are there because of the dasa akusala in the consciousness, chitta or mind. Mind is also chitta, consciousness also chitta. So let's keep it. Okay. So in the mind arises the 10 immoral deeds. So the first step of practice for me is to remove the 10 immoral deeds. Vivichehi kamehi, vivichehi akushala dhammehi. So my work starts there. Not about Anāpānasati or anything. First task is to cleanse the mind of this akusala. So the chetasika are coming up with akusala on the chitta. So that has to be cleaned. Okay, let's say I am cleaning. So out of the 10 immoral deeds, I have cleansed around 6, 7. Let's take example. I will sit for 20 days or 30 days without talking to anyone. So if I do that, what happens? 4 things relating to Vachi Sankhara will not be there. So the Musavada, Pisunavacha, Parusavacha, Sampapalapa will not be there. If I am sitting in a room, then Panatipata will not be there, Adinna Dana will not be there, Abrahmacharya will not be there. So totally made 7.
Yeah.
What will remain is the Abhijja, Vyapada, Michchaditti. Let's say I work out on Michchaditti. I understand there is rebirth, I understand there is a karma vipaka and all that, and I agree. Yes, it's correct.
Yeah.
So 8 of them are completed. Only 2 remains, Abhijja Vyapada. Abhijja Vyapada will go only after Anagami. So that means that will continue for some time. So for a Sotapanna, what is required? Sila. Okay. Sila is required. What will happen if his sila is there? Let's understand what happens. If the sila is there, he can penetrate into 5 aggregates. That's all. He will, if he reads about Rupa, if there are Dasa Akusala, then he might not understand. Meaning he might not experientially understand. Meaning he doesn't have Pativedan. He might have Pariyatti. Little bit of Patipatti, but no Pativedan. By establishing Sila, if he understands the Rupa, he can experience it. That what is Rupa for himself. Now Rupa he has understood. If Rupa is understood, then Vedana also will be understood, because Salaitana is what is Vedana. Now the Sanya
Can
is...
I disturb?
Yeah, sure.
How do we understand Rupa just by achieving the precepts?
Now, achieving the precept, see, again, let's understand in this way.
Yeah.
If you don't have the precept, you will not be able to watch the breath also. Correct? Agree with me?
True.
Okay.
Agreed.
Now, in the breath, what all is there? You have Patavi, you have Apo, you have Tejo, you have Vayu. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes. Can you observe all the 4 dhatus? You can. In the breath
Can
itself.
we?
Yes, you can. Why? I'll tell you. Now the Asapassa is Vayu. there is hole in the nose, which is space, which is akasa. Then there is pressure. There is pressure. When you breathe in, breathe out, there is touch also. If there is a touch, pottabba is there, which is patavi. Okay. Then apo, you will have water droplets across your nose. Tejo is also there. So
Yeah.
if we were to observe, Vayu is very strong
Yeah.
and Tejo
Got it.
is next strong, you will feel heat in the nose. If you even do it now, you can feel the heat. So Tejo is there. Then Apo is there. Okay, there is little bit of water droplets across the nose. The Apo is there. So what did we see? This hole is Akasha. Then Asapasa is Vayu. Without the hole, can you breathe? You
No.
can't. Okay. Now, if you look at the Maharahulabhada Sutta also, he explains that. How should you see? And he has put this nose holes. Hole in the nose. So, hole is there and hence you are breathing. So, Akasha, Vayu, Tejo, Apo, last one is Patavi. So, Patavi is not that strong. But the others you can see. So, if you look at the Rupa, can you not understand the Rupa in the breath? You can.
Yeah. Yeah. Certainly. We can.
So, you don't have to imagine. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Another way to
Most of,
see. Yes, go ahead.
no, sorry.
No, you go ahead. You go ahead.
We have experiencing imagination. That's the problem, I think.
Yes.
With this, yeah.
So now your sati will get developed only when the sila is good. So when you are out of meditation, that is, you are in a retreat and you are able to see this, when you are out of the retreat or wherever you are sitting, you will forget it because the sila is not established. Okay. Now if your sila is established, you can do it at any time. All the 24 hours you can do it, or at least 18 hours you can do it. While you are walking also you are breathing. While you are sitting also you are breathing. While you are standing also you are breathing. You have all the postures you are breathing. And in all the postures you can see Patavi, Apo, Tejo, Vayu, Akasha. Why can't you see?
We can.
Yes.
For instance, then if we, without imagining that Rupa, Vedana, Sanya, Sankara, Vijnana is there, but we are no longer imagining that. Now
Correct.
we feel it. So how do we get, the other day you said it is, we have to leave the 5 aggregates aside.
Five
Something like that.
five aggregates of grasping has to go. Upadana has to be removed.
Grasping has to go.
Grasping has to go. Grasping means
Are
upadana.
we really grasping when we
Yes,
breathe?
you are grasping. So there are 4 questions we need to ask. What are the 4 questions? The first question. Rupam attato samanupasati. I should ask this question. That from head to toe, do I consider that this is my body?
Yeah, the
Kaya is
whole.
Rupa. Kaya is Rupa, but Kaya is body, but we are talking Rupa Matato Samanupasati. That is Patavi, Apo, Tejo, Vayu, Akasa. Am I considering that as mine? Atta. Rupam Attato Samanupasati. So now when I am watching the breath, did I make any hole here? No. Did I bring any air there? No. Did I make any water there? No. Did I bring Tejo there? No. Did I bring Patavi there? No. If all the answer are no, that means how can I consider it as Atta? Correct. So first in the Samatha practice is only watching the breath. Then when I go to Vipassana, I have to watch the same breath with 5 dhatus. Got the point? And with this question, in the Udana Sutta, that 22.55, what does he say? He is Udana. Udana means happy. So he says, my Arya Savaka will be certainly a Sotapanna if he does this. It's there in the Sutta. So if you are able to understand the first aggregate, Rupa, correctly, with 4 questions, Rupam Attato Samanupasati. Are you considering this Patavi, Apo, Tejo, Vayu as yours? If yes, then you have to work out. If not, then the next question. Rupavantam Vattanam. I have a Rupavanta. Rupavanta means I look good in this Rupa. Nothing to do with the body, sense door. We're not talking of senses. We're only talking of Patavi, Apo, Tejo, Vayu. That's all. And Akasa, 5. So, do I consider this 5 dhatus not only as mine, but also I look very good looking? That is, my teeth is good looking, okay? My mustache is good looking, like that. If I consider that way, like when you, that's the reason I was a way of pulling your leg yesterday about the 60-year-old. Why I was doing that is, if I consider I am 60-year-old, who is 60-year-old? Patavi, Apo, Tejo, Vayu, Akasa is 60-year-old, which is wrong. Because they have been coming and going and coming and going and coming and going. So where is the question of 60-year-old? Correct. So am I finding myself as Rupavanta? If not, the next one. Attani va Rupam. That means I think, in my mind, I think that I am inside this Rupa. Attani va Rupam. 4th one. Rupasmim va Attanam. Asmimana. There is a ego inside me. If these 4 questions are answered as no, then I can tick it. Very good. Now that is not there. I am not grasping to the Rupa. Then I can work out on the Vedana. Got it? There are, okay, first I finish the Rupa. Then I have to finish the Vedana. Then I will finish the Sanya. Then the Sankhar. Then the Vijnana. This whole process will take around 4-5 hours if I were to do it properly. The contemplation will be around 5 hours of Vipassana. If I do that, if the sati is good, then the Sakkaya Ditti is not there. You will come to know that you don't have Sakkaya Ditti. You will yourself come to know. Nobody has to tell you. So the Sakkaya Ditti is not there. Visikicha will not be there, because you know you have experienced that. So there is no doubt. Then the Sila Bitta Paramasa is not there. That is what is Sotapanna. Very simple. And the Udana Sutta is there for that reason only. Very simple. So first I need to have a sila. First thing. Assuming I have a good sila, then develop sati. As much as the sila is there, so much the sati will be there. If I am breaking the sila, the sati also will not be broken. When I have good sati, I can now direct that to the first khanda, rupa. What is rupa? I can do that. This is one method. What is the second method? Observe everything in this world. Ahara samudayo, rupa samudayo. We are growing because of the food. You stop the food, no growth. Plants are coming also because you are watering them. Trees are coming because you are watering them. Animals, birds, insects, bacteria also require food. Without food, nothing can grow. This is another way of seeing. Now you have two ways of seeing. One way of seeing is in the breath, Patavi, Apo, Tejo, Vayo, Akasha. Another way of seeing, Ahara Samudayo, Rupa Samudayo. You can practice in both the ways, this way or that way, whichever you are comfortable. If you think by breath I need to do that, okay, do it. No, I don't want the breath. I will do samatha first and then I will investigate. So, Ahara Samudayo, Rupa Samudayo, that 22.56. The first question itself is that. Rupa, what is Rupa? Patavi, Apo, Tejo, Vayo, Akasha. Or Patavi, Apo, Tejo, Vayo. And Chatuncha, Upadaya, Rupa. Then, how the samudaya happens? Ahara Samudayo, Rupa Samudayo. Ahara Nirodho, Rupa Nirodho. Okay.
Kindly elaborate what is ahara,
Food.
what we chew.
How is your
No.
body growing? Champika,
Oh,
how is your body growing? What do you do to grow the body?
with the food we eat.
Yes, so you are eating food. You stop eating food, will your body grow?
No,
That is the
but
so
food.
that
But here we are not talking about the other three.
which other
Then,
three?
Manasikara, Valikara, Patta.
That also we will speak. When we come to Vedana, we are going to have Phassa Ahara. When we come to Sankhara, it is Mano Sanchetana. When you come to the Vinyana, it is a Vinyana Ahara. 4 Ahara.
Yeah.
Correct? So first I have to understand the Rupa, right? Why should we go to the other 3 Ahara now? That's not required.
Uh-huh.
First our practice should be towards the Rupa. Only Rupa. Don't worry about Vedana, Sanya, Sankhara, Vinyana. No. First know what is Rupa. Practice that. So when I sit like this on the video, I should not be seeing myself, which is Rupam Attato Samanupassati. I feel Atta. The person sitting there is Vilas. That's gone. I am not a Sotapanna. I should see it as what? I should see it as Patavi, Apo, Tejo, Vayo, Varna, Rasa, Gandha, Oja. That is how I should see. Am I seeing it like that? No. That means I have ayoniso manasikara. So I have to work it out. How do I work it out? I need to see how it is coming, how this moustache is coming. Like when you were, let's say, 20 years younger, 20 years earlier, you were not looking like this. Now you are looking like this. After 20 years, you will not look like this. So that means there is deterioration. So do you have any control over it? No. So you have to apply anatta lakkana sutta on that. And then you will see aha, this is the Rupa, which is not me. If I was there, I would have controlled it. I can't control it. So it is anatta lakhana of Rupa. So now if I get it, what happens? There is a relaxation in the mind. You can see it for yourself. What do you mean by relaxation is, you'll feel in your chest area, in the heart, you'll feel an expansion as though some weight has gone. And you can then 100% understand that the upadana has gone. The weight is the upadana. And when the weight goes away, you feel very light. In fact, you feel very happy. Got it? So like that, I need to do it. So we have to go slowly. Maybe we can practice this for the whole week if you want. Instead of going in theory, we can do a practice itself starting tomorrow. How to see the Rupa. You can do it. First we have to do Rupa. Then we bring in Ayatana. Cha Ayatana. Then we have to bring in 6 objects, which is Sanya. Rupa Rupa, Shabda Rupa, Gandha Rupa, Rasa Rupa, Pattabha Rupa and Dhamma Rupa. Then we have to bring in Sanchetana, which is the Sankhara. Then we have to bring in the Vijnana. So if you really see the Ahara, this Rupa has Kabalinka Ahara, that we understood. Phassa Ahara is for Vedana and Sanya. Mano Sanchetana Ahara is for the Sankhara. And Vijnana Ahara is for Vijnana. When we understand these 4, as explained in the Putta Mamsa Sutta, then you immediately turn yourself into a Sotapanna. That's another way of doing it. So we have to practice that way. Now, what is the practice? Again, it's simple about watching yourself, whether this is you. Like this video I'm watching, is that me? If it is true, let's say, I feel it is me. Did I make the hole here? Did I make the hole here? Did I put the teeth here? Did I put a white beard here or the beard itself here? Forget white or black. Am I growing the beard? Did I grow these hairs? Did I remove the hairs from my head? Correct.
Yeah.
That vipassana when I do, I get anatta feeling because I have no control.
Yeah.
Correct. See,
Yeah.
yesterday I was vacuuming this room, my whole house. Half of the house is filled with only with hairs. Whether female hair or male hair, it's a hair. And nobody is interested to, can we pluck it back and put it back where it belonged? No. There is no glue to stick that. And I don't know from where it fell also. Forget about sticking it. If I know where it has fallen, then I can stick it.
Exactly.
I don't even know. And you check your whole body, Champika. Did you do anything to that? No. So how can you claim it is your body? It's not. That's a practice. So automatically mind withdraws.
Yeah.
Now Yoniso Manasikara will start. So when Yoniso Manasikara starts, there is a deep relaxation. Lightness is felt. The weight is gone. The weight is gone, you know the weight has gone. And like that in the 5 aggregates, the weight is gone, then you are a Sotapanna. That's all. And then Visikicha is completely gone. Why? because you have found for yourself, swakhata,
Yeah.
that the Dhamma works. Now you are ready to do Anāpānasati. After the aggregates of grasping is not there, not after the khandas are gone, no. After the upadana is gone, you are ready for next step is Anāpānasati. Before that, how many ever times we read Anāpānasati Sutta or Anāpānasati, this, that. In my experience, it is not going to work. Theoretically, I will understand. Practically, it will not work. So, then let's stop here. Concentrate on Rupa. Tomorrow, if you all want, we can practice Rupa itself as per the Sutta. And you need to practice for the whole day. In anything you do, you need to see only the Rupa. Your house, you see the back door, everything is made out of Patavi, Apo, Tejo, Vayu. What's the difference between that and your body? They both are the same. So, can you see both of them are same? If yes, you'll again feel a lightness in your heart. Very light feeling, as though there is no weight. If you're feeling that, again you're a Sotapanna. And that's how you can verify. And you get the nibbidda. The main thing is you get nibbidda, disillusionment. I am illusioned that this is my body. I have built it. No. I have not even made one hair here. Not even a single hair I could grow. It is growing on me. If at all I have to take it. But I did not grow anything here. So, you tell me one thing. Nayak has lost all his hairs. Did he go and pluck every hair? He didn't. Even I did not pluck my hairs, saying that okay, I'm feeling bored, so why should I not pluck my hairs? I didn't do that. So the anatta feeling makes you feel light. When you have atta feeling, it makes you heavy. Anatta feeling makes you feel light. When there is anatta, completely gone. The sakkaya ditti is on atta. That is removed. Now I am ready for satipatthana, sammapadhana, iddipada, pancha indriya, panchabala, sattabhujjanga, ariyatangika magga. Now I am ready. Otherwise, we will understand the concept. That much I can tell you. 100% will understand the concept. There's no problem. We will know Pali, we learn Pali, we read it, we understand, then we look at the grammar. We can translate it into Sinhala. It becomes even more easy for me to understand than English. Because many of the words of the Pali are there in all Indian languages and also in Sinhala. It becomes very easy. But that doesn't give me any experience.
True.
We should do something like that. Then only you know you are Sotapanna. Otherwise, where is that we know we are a Sotapanna? Don't know. Okay, so with that, let's close for today. Yeah, go ahead. Yes.
At the initial stage, I think maybe in a fake way, or we can just think that it is not me, these are the belongings are not
No,
mine,
that will not
or
work.
something like that.
No, that will not work.
Yeah.
That will not work. So we have to really see how I practiced this. I used to sit in front of the mirror, just watching myself, this body.
Uh-huh.
That's all. That's all. I understood what the sutta is asking me to do. Just watch and ask this question. Rupam attato samanupasati. Am I seeing this rupa as mine? If yes, did I grow this mustache? No. That's the reason Asubha Sanya in Girimananda Sutta and also the particular Manasikara Pabba in the Masati Pattana Sutta helps. If I am feeling this is my body, then I have to consider this body consists of so many different items which I don't have ownership on even one of them. From Kesa, Loma, Nakadanta, Tacho, Mamsam onwards. Atti, Minja, Vakkam, Hadayam and all that. Do I have any control over it? No. No control. Then the Apo section. Simham, Pubbo, Lohitam, like that. Asu, Vasa, Kelo, Singanika, Mutta, urine. Do I have any control over urine? No. Whenever it comes, I have to take this body and sit. Yes or no?
Yeah.
So, you are carrying the body. The body is not carrying you. You are carrying the body. Just think on that. It will automatically cut the Sakkaya Ditti. You think you are doing it, but you are not doing it. You are only facilitating it. You think you are bathing, but you are not bathing. You are giving a bath to the body. Isn't it or not? Are you bathing?
Yeah.
You are not. Are you wearing clothes? No, you are putting clothes on the body. Did you wear clothes? No. See, this t-shirt is on the body, not on me. If I consider it is my body, then it is on me. Rupam attato samanupasati. Like that I need to practice. So then this whole body will be looked as a corpse.
That it helps a lot.
Yes.
I got the point there.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you very much. So,
see, you are not going to the toilet. You are taking the body to the toilet.
yeah.
Yes or
yeah.
no?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you washing? No. You are giving a wash to the body. Correct? Are you brushing your teeth? No. You are not brushing the teeth. The teeth requires a brush. So the kama tanha also keeps on going down. If you do like this. So you will become Sotapanna. Simple. So I keep on doing it. I am not walking. I am taking the body to a walk. Just like people take their dogs to walk, I am taking this body to walk. Correct. That's what we are doing anyway. Now, am I drinking water? No. Kupipasa. Hunger and thirst is a body requirement, not my requirement. So the body asks, I need water. So I'll go put a glass of water. It has hunger because Patvi, Apo, Tejo, Vayo has gone. It will ask, replace. You replace. Not mine. That's all. That's what we are doing. But we are thinking I am doing it, and hence the Sakkaya Ditti is there. So like that when we do, it will go away. So Sakkaya Ditti is gone. Visikicha is gone. Visikicha is gone. Sila Vitta Paramasa is gone. Dear Sotapanna. You know you are a Sotapanna. You don't have to go and ask anyone, am I Sotapanna? You know for yourself you are a Sotapanna. Why should you ask anyone? Oh, am I Sotapanna? Am I Sotapanna? You know. Then you can work out on the Kamachanda and Vyapada. So you will become a Sakatagami. Then you remove the Kamachanda and Vyapada. Then you become Anagami. Anagami to Arhat is a long process. But to get to here is not that difficult. And that's my experience so far. Okay, so with that, let's call it a day today, and we can practice tomorrow. If you want, I am very interested in doing practice along with you, if at all you want. Otherwise, you want to do it on your own, you can do it. But this is what we need to do. So one thing which helped me is to sit in front of the mirror, or in, like, whenever I talk, I don't see anyone. I will be seeing this person here. Am I getting any kind of a kama raga or patigga when I'm talking? I'll be watchful. Like when Bhante was asking me a question, initially I was feeling, what is he asking me? Then I thought, let me answer in different ways. And I was watching whether I'm getting any irritation. I was not getting any irritation. Am I getting any worry? No, I am not getting any worry. That means mind is cool. Nothing is arising in the mind. So initially Bhante asked me one question, which is, he's saying in Sinhala is there, or there's one sutta in Anguttara Nikaya. So we were discussing before you arrived. So it's watching my mind. What happens? What happens? What is happening? It's good that he brought something. He threw something. So let's see what happens. It's good to check. If nothing is happening, it's good. If anger comes, there's nothing to feel bad. Yeah, anger has come, and then I have to tell Bhante, I'm sorry, I became angry with you. Then Bhante will say, I don't know what to say to you, but whatever it is, right? But anger has come. So sadosam va dukkham, sadosam has come. A dukkha is there, the dosa is there. So automatic. So the dosam chitta, sadosam va chittam, sadosam chittam pajanati. Now I know the anger has arisen because the Bhante asked me a question which I was not able to answer. Correct? So if I think I am a anagami, I know I am not an anagami. Why? Because the anger has come. So, not an anagami. Am I Sotapanna? Yes. But you are not an anagami. Yes, that's correct. I am not an anagami. But if nothing has come, you know nothing has come. So, vita dosam va chittam, vita dosam chittam pajanati. So, when Bhante asked me a question, I didn't get any anger or any frustration, any irritation. Nothing of that has come. Won't have. I can verify, no? And that is the beauty of the Buddha Dhamma. I don't have to imagine, oh, well, what I am. No, you can really know for yourself. But we have to find out our own practice which works. From the suttas, we have to see what practice will help me for myself, for my mentality. Like this mirror thing, I have done it. It might work for you, it might not work for you. But that is my way of seeing it. And it worked. I was able to see. Oh, got it. Now I got it. I was so happy. And that's it. Once that chitta has seen this, those things are removed forever. So Sakkaya Ditthi is gone. Visikiccha is gone. Sila Vitta Paramasa is gone. You know it is gone. Whether that Bhante in the Vaharaka temple told me you're a Jati Sotapanna or not, that is not a main criteria. I know for myself I am a Jati, I am a Sotapanna. Forget the Jati Sotapanna. I know I am a Sotapanna because I am able to look at the 5 aggregates in a separate way. I know I am a Sotapanna. If he is saying, if that Bhante is saying or the Thero is saying that you are a Sotapanna, that makes it even more better. But that should not be my criteria that some Thero should tell me that Vilas, you are a Sotapanna. That need not be there. Okay.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
When we are doing our practices in a place which has been built by Micha Ajiva, then what will happen? Our practice will be succeed or not?
No, it will not. It will not. Because that defilement will be there inside. So no matter, you have to clean it. And when you clean it, that Micha Ajiva becomes Sama Ajiva.
No. I am asking about not our Micha Ajiva, Micha Ajiva of myself. I am
No, there is no
asking.
Micha Ajiva of yourself, but whoever has constructed or done something, that is his karma. That will not associate with you.
But in Attakatha, there is a story like this. Monk buy a mango using his money, then he eat that mango and throw it away. Throw it away. That not not being throw it away. Then then nut will become a tree after after a few years. Then another uh, good monk will come under that tree and start meditation, but it will not be successful because that there is a micha jiva. There is a micha jiva under the. There is a micha jiva because of that tree.
I don't think so. That is how it is. See, karma is one's own. If you see many suttas, Buddha explained what is karma, what is kamma. Kamma yoni, kamma bandhu, it's your own. It's somebody has done something that has got nothing to do with you. Let's say that person is meditating. His meditation not being able to establish has got nothing to do with the micha ajiva of something. It is something to do with the hindrance what he has. It need not be micha ajiva. If I have done micha ajiva, I cannot meditate. But I have not done any micha ajiva, then I should be able to meditate. But if somebody, like this house, take this house as example, the builder has built it because of profit. Which builder will build it for donation?
No. This is mentioned like this. You
No,
know
that is
that.
fine, Bhante. But what I am asking you is, let's take the property. Forget the attakata. Whatever is there, let's leave it. But today's situation, anybody building house in any part of the world will build it out of profit only. The builder wants to make profit, so he has built it. He has sold this house to me twice the cost. Yes, go ahead.
This is below. It is mentioned not for the lay people. It is mentioned for the
Bhikkhus.
bhikkhus. Because you know there is apatti, nisagi apatti.
Yes, that I know.
Yeah. Then there when we use I give you an example. then monk build a temple. Then he's the person who belongs to the money. He do the expenses to build the temple. Then temple become the nisang. Then temple become the nisang. Then when monk another monk souls when another monks use that temple and rooms or other parts of building, then those monks every times those monks use those temples become to Dukkutapatti. Then every time he become Apatti. Then then other monks will be Apatti in during using those buildings. Then sila will be lost. Then that is the point that Atthakatha try to describe.
Okay, I'll do one thing. Tomorrow I'll go through. I'll try to understand this, and then I will get back rather than answering now. Let me take this question of yours, think it over, and then reply to you tomorrow with examples from the suttas.
No, this is these things are not in the sutta. It is
I got
on
it.
the
No, it is there in
yeah.
Atthakatha, but see, as long as you are not breaking the Vinaya, it should not really matter, because you can't then stay anywhere if you consider that way. See, a monk builds a temple. The temple is, let's say he builds an arame. For arame, he'll ask people to donate, and everybody donates. Do you know the source of funds for the donation? You can't. So somebody who is having 1 million Sri Lankan rupees gives 1 million to the Thero for constructing the arame. Do you know where did he get that 1 million Sri Lankan rupees? Can you know? And even if you know, it is his karma, not your karma. By the very nature of karma is sanchetana. So if somebody has a chetana aham bhikkave kammam vadami. In the case of, let's say I am a bhikkhu and I am constructing a arame, and I have asked people to donate because I don't earn. So I have asked people to donate. So they have donated. Should I know from where they are getting the money? No, that is
That is the this point is in the Islam. Halal and haram.
I got it, but now you tell me one thing, Bante, that let's say they are giving. Now you have only two choices to take or not to take. There are only two choices. Now what else? Can you ask them to prove that it is coming from a legal thing? They'll say it is very legal. See, if you go by the books, anything that has a labha, you shouldn't take it. Now, every person works for labha. Every lay person only will contribute to the arame, right? Do you think any bhikkhu will sponsor for the arame? No, only lay people will do it. If lay people are doing it, then there is profit. See, I am earning in a company. They give me salary. Out of the salary, I'll give it to you. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah, the way of thinking is that if you have any kind of vichikicha, then you can't practice going to samadhi, because in this case now apatti, now there are ways of getting rid of it. Otherwise, with that Vichikicha having within you, it is true that you can't practice
Correct.
the samadhi. So, we know the story of that Erapat, this Naga, who just break a branch of a tree and finally before his death, and he became Erapat Nagaraj. So, similarly, in this case also, now maybe there are various stories in Atthakatha, and if you have any kind of vichikicha, doubt about it, then of course with that doubt, until you get rid of that doubt, you can't do practice the Dhamma. So that is my thinking. What can I can understand.
Yeah, so the answer here is today. Forget the Attakatha. Even if I am a monk today, people will give me money.
Yes.
Now, what I should do? I can't keep on asking everyone that from where did you get and why did you get? Why are you charging so much to the company? Why are they paying so much salary? Is it haram amount or what amount it is? I can't. Right? If my mind is pure, it doesn't matter what they have because it's their karma, not my karma.
Yes.
That is how we have to see. See, just to tell you this, let's say I was having 100 million or 100,000 Sri Lankan rupees to donate to you. Okay. Now, what will happen? Will you accept or not accept? You have only two choices. You can either accept or you can say, no, Vilas, I don't want it. But can you find out the company where I am working? Is it legal or illegal? It is a legal company, but then they are into profit. So now no company will give me salary without earning profit. So that then I can't live also in this world.
Yes.
Correct. So anyway, let's get back to it tomorrow.
Before that, can I have one question?
Yes,
Now, do you have time or?
yes, I have. In fact, my wife wanted me to close at 9:30. It's okay.
Oh, sorry. Okay, go ahead. So
No.
I will.
One question is fine. One question is fine.
Now Sotapanna, of course, there is no problem. There is clear way that you can determine by yourself. But the
Sakadagami, you can't. Sakadagami, you
can't.
cannot. You cannot. You know what will happen? There is suttas for Anagami.
Yes.
There is sutta for Sotapanna. There is sutta for Arhat.
Mhm.
If you go through Anagami suttas, you will come to know how far are you to reach Anagami. With that, you can make out whether you are a Sakadagami or not. See, what will happen, I'll tell you. You will not have a possessive nature with you. In a Sakadagami, the possession is not there. You will not possess anything.
Okay. Okay. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Correct.
That will tell you that you are a Sakadagami. Kamachanda is very less, Vyapada is very less, so he doesn't have possession. Anagami, he doesn't have Kamachanda, Vyapada, so completely clear. So for Sakadagami, there are no suttas which will tell you that this is Sakadagami. Whereas for Sotapanna, you get many suttas because that is the starting point. So what he has done, what Buddha has done is he has given suttas on the starting point and ending point. Ending point is Anagami. As a sekha, starting point is Sotapanna, ending point is Anagami. So there are suttas which will talk about both. Kamachanda, Vyapada, how it has to remove. In fact, in the Samanapala Sutta, it is very obvious that when you practice like that, you will become an Anagami. And also in the Chula Shunyata Sutta and Chula Vedala Sutta, between Dhammadinna and Visakha. And if you see, the entire questions is from us, a Anagami. All the question is from Anagami. So you will
Thank you.
find out. Bante, I will get back to your question tomorrow. Okay, then let's end.
I don't.
Okay.
What?
I don't mind. I don't mind. I don't. Not my question.
No, at present in this world, you can't make that distinction between a legal payment or legal way or an illegal way or whatever it is, because everything is profit oriented. Correct. Now, if I want to build an arame, see, I'll tell you one thing. Should I accept donations or not? I shouldn't, because I am earning. So I can't take donation. If I become a bhikkhu, then I can take donations. But there are people who would like to donate. So what I do is I tell them, you donate. And from that money, I'll buy and show to them, this is what I bought. There are people who are donating to me. Even last year, I had stopped them to donate anything. This year, because I am not allowing them for dana, which is wrong on my part, I told them you can donate. And they started donating. I told them, you don't give me money. You can buy anything and give it to me. That is fine. But don't give me money. So, but then they don't know what I want. So they sent me money. So from that money, I bought the books, I bought so many things, and I showed them this is what I bought. So though cash remains with me. But let's say tomorrow I become a bhikkhu, meaning I leave the job and I say that, okay, now I don't have anything. Then they can donate. But when they donate, how can I know from where are they giving it to me? It is their karma. This is my karma. That's how I can look at it. Anyway, you also think it over. Tomorrow we'll discuss. Okay. Namo Buddhaya.
No, I don't.
Namo
Yes.
Buddhaya.
Yes, Bante.
No,
Go ahead.
I don't want to think it because I know every money with the blood. Every money eats the blood.
Yes. Nothing we can do. Anyway, we'll see. Okay. Namo Buddhaya.
Right.
Yes.
Good night.
Thank you. Devan Sarnai. Good night.
Good night.
Yeah, eagerly waiting to meet you tomorrow.
Yeah,
Thanks
sure.
so much.
Okay, and tomorrow when we meet, let us practice this Rupa.
Okay, that would be very fine.
Okay, all right. Good night. Bye-bye.
Good
night.
Yes, bye-bye. Sarnai.